Hi guys, this is Jayma Malmy from Playing with Paper at jaymamalmy.com, and I wanted to share with you the cards that I've made with the new Artfully Sent Cricut cartridge. Here's my pile here, and I've already given a couple away, so I'm not going to be sharing those, but I still have a bunch to share with you. This is the very first one that I made, and this we made actually at convention in June. The first card that we ever made, and so it is in the handbook on page 2. And this is what it looks like in the handbook. It cuts at 5 by 7, and it tells you right here to set your Cricut at 7 inches. And then this, you fold it right here in the middle. And these are the sentiment cards. And I love playing with these because you can back them with different colors. So we backed it with the new canary yellow cardstock and the glacier blue cardstock in white. And then this is a stamped image from one of our new stamp sets. I think I actually have it right here. This is what the stamp set looks like. And it is called Have a Happy Day. So we stamped and then cut it out, and the leaves as well. And then we've got the new self-adhesive sequins and gold glitter tape, which is, oh my gosh, I love this stuff. We've got it in a bunch of different colors now. And so since you've got, you tape on the back of the card and then adhere the different colors to the back, and you don't want to have these strips showing on the inside of the card. So we lined it with the canary yellow paper. And that's actually what this is showing through. So you just have to back these strips right here. So that's the first card. And the next card I'm going to show you is a pop-up card, and this one we also did at convention. And what it looks like in the handbook, it's on the next page, page 3, and it's this one right here. This is the inside, and the way you know that the images over here go together is they're all different shades of the same color. So these are all kind of like red and different colors of reddish orange, and then it's shown over here in the reddish orange, so you know that they all go together. And this is the inside of the pop-up card. This is the outside. So the pop-up card are always going to be on these two pop-up, this pop-up key right here, and they're always going to be together here. So this is going to be your outside, and this is going to be your inside that pops up, and I'll show you how that works in a minute. So these are the two banners here on the outside, and you see the beautiful day here was cut out, and then you open it up. Let me give you a better view since I was too close. There's the pop-up. So very fun. And you've got this banner on the inside as well. And I used our new sequins again and the glitter tape, kind of a washi tape look. And this purple, just as you cut it, actually covers this, so you see the purple on the inside. Alright, so when I first got the cartridge, this is the first card that I made. And let me find it marked in here. Alright, so I was just looking through the catalog and just wanted to find something that struck me, and this is what struck me here. Once I cut it out of our new Paper Fundamentals paper, and it's got this fun sheen to it. It's got a UV coating that makes it look embossed to with a pattern, and then on the other side of that paper is white and colored pattern. So when I cut it out first of here, I had all of this negative space that came out, and I thought, well, that's really good paper to wait that I don't want to waste, and so I decided to make a second card, and I'll show you that in a minute. So you cut everything out. I backed it. This is a really good way to use your scraps. I just backed it, and that's what took the longest part, is just deciding all the colors and cutting them out to fit. And then I covered the back with another piece of the UV coated paper so that you wouldn't see all the scraps on the back, and then I added some sparkles in a tone on tone just to give it a little bit something extra, and that was it. And then I wanted to play with the negative pieces, so I mounted them on a 5 by 7 just plain white card, and then I ran a slightly smaller panel through my Cuttlebug with the new Close to My Heart Dots embossing folder. And the Close to My Heart embossing folders make a really nice deep impression. I really, really like them. I did that, and then in order to get the ink on there, I used our new Thistle ink and one of the Tim Holtz ink tools like this, and I had a different pad on here, and then I put a piece of scrap paper under me, and I dabbed it in the ink like this and started outside of the panel, and circular motions went like this onto it so that it was a nice, so you're not just starting on here, you have a nice even inking along here. So I did that along the outside, and then without re-inking it, I went over the whole inside so that it has just a little bit of ink on it, but most of the ink is around the outside. And then I just glued these on. It was so simple, and I added a couple sparkles. I put this panel on 3D foam, and you've got a nice kind of tone-on-tone looking card there, and you've used only one cut from the Cricut for 2 cards. So the next card I did is this butterfly one. So that's the same key down here, the sleeve key, the shift sleeve. And same thing, you set it at 7 inches is the recommended size, but I actually did a smaller size card. So I set it at 5.5 inches so that I would have a 5.5 inch card. And let's see, it probably didn't do it 4 1/4. It's 4 inches wide. So it's 5.5 by 4 inches. And so that's the outside. And then this is the pop-up card here. And as I explained before, all 4 of these images go together to create this, and this is the inside, the pop-up. But I wanted the pop-up on this. So what I did was I first cut out this outside part, and then I backed it with this gold glitter paper. This is the Die Cuts with a View gold glitter paper. It's a real thin, very sparkly glitter paper. And so I backed that, and then I cut out the inside part. But I had to cover up the inside here because I had the gold here, and that would have shown here. So I cut another liner in just white and put it on the inside, and then I did my pop-up part. So this has a lot of layers to it. It is pretty heavy for the small size card that it is, but that's kind of what you have to do if you want to use some cuts that don't necessarily go together so that nothing shows through on the other side. But it's a really cool effect, and I did just a strip of sparkles, and this strip is from one of our Sparkle Flourishes packs, and I just cut off a part of the flourish that was pretty straight. And this is another pop-up card, and this was the second card I made once I got my cartridge, and so let me find it here in the handbook. Alright, so again, pop-up cards are up here, and all of these images go together, and this is what their recommended look for the inside looks like. I wanted my happy birthday on the outside though, so I just kept it. I used white for the outside. This is white comes with the cartridge. You get a pack of 24 12 by 12 white cardstock sheets, and so I decided to use that. And you can cut the outside here on the Cricut, but I just cut it to 5 by 7 myself. Actually, it would have been 7 inches by 10 inches because it's open once it's open. So I cut this, and then I cut this on the Cricut, and then I cut these on the Cricut, and I just have the expression like I said, so it's kind of hard on the expression to get a good look with these really detailed letters, and I think it actually did better than I expected on this. If you have Explorer, it'll look a lot better, but once you open it, it looks like this. And then I just backed the back of his lightning bolt in a little scrap piece of yellow, and then I put a superhero cape here, and it's super simple for a little boy's birthday party. This next card is another one that we did at convention, and it looks like this right here. It's these two key, this one key, these two images right here, and it's a swing card. So it opens like this. So you have to be careful where you write your message, you're going to want it to be on here, here, or just right here where it's covered up. But you just cut this part in, that's this base color, and then this little wreath is in the black, and that's all there is to that card. So that is, it's on the scene key, but it's a swing card. That's one of the types of cards that's on the scene key. And then I just added some more glitter tape, like washi, did some stamping here and here. This is that same stamp set that I showed you earlier, right here. It's got a lot of great sentiments. There's thank you, have a happy day, hello, just be you, thinking of you, and then all these cool shapes to put stuff in, and then even these berries like I did right here. So, and again the sequins, I love the sequins. So there's that card. This next card, so that's right here. Now this is it says to cut it at 4.25 because it's a different direction. It goes like this instead of like this on there. So I cut this with the Paper Fundamentals paper again. So you see that fun chevron pattern that's like a UV glossy coating. And the Cricut cut out these arrows. And I wanted to use some glitter paper because, well, I love bling. And I wanted this cool ombre effect, which you can get with the Close to My Heart glitter paper because it comes with 3 colors, or 3 shades of the same color. So like the pink glitter pack comes with 3 shades of pink, the green glitter pack comes with 3 shades of green, and this is a black and gray pack, and it comes with black, dark gray, and silver. So I measured how long and high I needed the strips to be, and I cut them out and I glued them on the back. I used glue dots, and I first put them on the actual base of the card around the arrows in strategic places that needed to be held down well, and then I put tape, my ATG tape, around the rest of it. It doesn't hold it as well on the glitter paper, but it holds it a little bit, and then the glue dots held it the rest. So I glued the glitter down, and then I cut out panels to cover it. I did the one panel here. It looked funny having just this panel with the pattern showing, so I cut a panel for this side as well. So you can still see the pattern on the other side of the Paper Fundamentals cardstock, and it's kind of fun when you open it up. And then I added some of the silver sequins. There's silver sequins and gold sequins. Now, a lot of times chevron goes like this. I didn't want it to go like that because the arrows were already pointing that way. I wanted it to go the other way. So be mindful when you use patterns and you're cutting that you're cutting it in the right direction when you put it in your Cricut. Alright, and the last card I have to share with you is my Haunted House card. And this is actually almost the same as one that Close to My Heart made, but I just use a different color back. I love purple with Halloween, so I did a purple back. It looks like this in the handbook on page 44. This is what it looks like up here in the corner, and it's these 2 buttons right here, or shapes. So I did this in the black, so you can see that's what it looks like, and then the purple is this one, and so it cuts out the moon and a bat. And so this bat right here I just glued down right here, and I glued it down with a glue pen, my little handy dandy Bonding Memories glue pen, because you can just draw the glue in a small spot. That was really great. And then this Happy Halloween and Have a Spooky Day both come with a Cricut cartridge. There are a lot of really great sentiments for just about any holiday or occasion that come with the Cricut collection, so that was really great to have that. And then I put these little wiggle eyes that I just had in my stash peeking through the windows. I'm going to send this to my niece and nephew who are 4 and 6, and they're going to get a kick out of that. And then these little stars, I am just in love with these stars. I've had a thing for stars like since high school. I love them, and it comes in these 2 sizes. This one's a little bit bigger, a little smaller, and a few little bitty sparkles, and there you go, your Halloween card. So those are the cards that I've made so far. If you have any questions about what I've shared or about how to use the Artfully Sent Cricut cartridge, you can view my walkthrough video that I did. I walked through the whole handbook. It was when I first got the cartridge, and I would be happy to answer any questions for you. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.